So welcome to BrickTrains. I'm Joey, and it's MOC Monday. Well, take a step back on the Freedom Train for a minute. Here's what we got going on so far. Actually, one of the cars is in on my desk, and the big reason that I'm taking a break on it right now is I got to get on these stickers, and I think I need to get the stickers done before I start making a lot of cars, and I can't get the stickers done the way I want. My daughter's going to do them. She's got a Cricut and a color printer, and she can do something I didn't know she could do, something like print and cut. So apparently she can print color stickers, so like a picture, like I need the picture of the seal, and then she can cut the circle out, and I don't know. So anyway, we're going to do that. So I thought today we'll look at some of the other things that are on the layout in the city. I got multiple people calling me out for saying train layout. But for the Lego City, I got I got a couple things. I got several projects. I have lots of projects going, and I don't finish them, and that's a problem. I will get back to this Freedom Train. I promise I'll get back to this. Oh, you know what? I got something else. Those parts that I ordered for... Oh, wait. There they are. Let's just turn around. Hang on. Yeah, I ordered these panels. There was a haul video, and I thought, I want to see what they may look like as a train car. Well, there's kind of what it looks like. Probably, I don't know. It's an interesting concept. These pieces are kind of, if I remember right, I don't know that they're expensive as much as there are just not a lot of them available. Anyway, I don't know. It's something. So what we have over here, well, first what we have right here is a traffic jam. And you can thank Dakota for the traffic jam. But back here we have, let's move some of these vehicles out of the way. Well, we got two fire trucks here. What is that, skid steer or something? There's another fire truck. And we have a crane. I'll leave the crane. But this is my Greyhound bus station. And let's see. We'll get some more vehicles out of the way. There's a bank. And then here's my bus, my Greyhound bus. So that's a MOC. And we'll sit it over out of the way too. All right. So this is my MOC of the Evansville, Indiana Greyhound bus station. It was Art Deco, so it was all this shiny, tiled look, and it's pretty cool. Definite Art Deco. I've got basically this outer wall, and we're using the tiles to make the sides. This is supposed to say Greyhound in here. Right now there's an H in there, just kind of as a placeholder, but I'm either going to use old white 1x1 bricks with the blue lettering, or I may end up having some bricks printed or something. I don't know. I've left myself one brick high space in here. The entrance, it was 2 doors and a glass case like you see here. Now obviously I don't have the right colors. It's going to be blue. These were just placeholders to kind of get this all held in place. I don't like that gap, but it's a start. There was a glass bow window behind here, and I've tried to replicate that as best I can. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. So yeah, you can kind of see the bow, and then it goes up to this white, I don't know. Again, it's an Art Deco style. So it's kind of a corrugated look. And then out front of it is a great big giant lighted sign. So we can get that back in place. Great big giant lighted sign that said Greyhound on it, all neon. I don't know how we're going to do neon. Not sure I'm even going to try. I think we're going to try and spell out Greyhound here with some stickers, maybe some bright day glow, some kind of stickers. But that's where we're at, trying to get it. We also, we got the painters down there fixing up, and this guy's here is waiting for a bus. So let's turn it around and kind of see what we got going on the inside. All right, so this is the back. This Art Deco tiling continued on around, all the way around the corner of the building and then to the back side. There's a set of windows like this, kind of those tile windows. So I feel like I got that detail in there. I still need to get the blue and white striping, the dark blue striping and the white striping. Still got some there to get on. Obviously I need some more tiles. And then that blue stripe carried on around this little awning. I don't know why there's a purple piece there, but there is. And then I got, probably not enough, but I have some brackets in there to continue the tile around here. The building then turns into just brick, just a back of a brick building. So I'm using some bricks that I had available, the brick, to kind of fill that in. And then there were a couple doors on the back of the building. And then this is where the buses would have pulled in and stopped. And you would have came out here and got on your bus when it was time to go. Apparently there's pizza and a submarine on the roof too. This would have been a series of windows along here, and honestly I can't remember what's going on there. But I've kind of run into some problems inside. I did a lot of this with the interior. I did a lot of this digitally, and this round is really kind of giving me problems getting this to finish, and that sign's kind of giving me finish. Where I'm ending up problems is these corners. Let's see if we can find. Let's see if I can move it. We got these corners, and that's how they are. It's just a round, solid corner. But as you can see, it doesn't tie in. I did not think that through very well, and to get it to tie in. So I still got to work on that. I have the same problem on the back side. Also, it's a double wall. Let's see if we can see. So this wall here is the outside. That's where all the facade, the tiles is on. And then this is going to be our interior wall. And it is tied together at these lines, at these white lines. It's tied together so that cannot separate. It's stuck together. And that's going to cover this inside curve. But we got to get a roof on it. And there's a lot of open area here to get a support a roof. And in this round corner, I got to get some kind of round shape, something to fit in there. So we got a lot of work to do there. And I got a lot of parts to buy yet. So it's kind of a work in progress. That's going to be my next. Probably going to go back to that. If I don't go back to the bus station, I definitely have an opportunity to work on. We're on the back side of it, so it's kind of hard to see. But underneath this Batman helicopter is a saloon. This is the roof of the saloon. And this is the top of the top floor. So this is a hotel. Except it wasn't a hotel, right? It's a saloon. So you figure out what was going on the top floor. And then here is the actual saloon. And they're playing cards, and we got a bartender, and we used to have a piano player and a piano. But that piano got taken out and put in the I got put into the Freedom Train, into the bar car, and ultimately it got changed into a different color, and I ended up using part of the parts to make the bar car piano, and so we lost the piano for the saloon in the western section of our city. And so we got work there to do too. So those are two big projects that I would really like to get done. The western, I have several buildings in the western section. In fact, this is the bank, which I just knocked across, halfway across. That's the back side of the bank, and this is the back side of the actual hotel. Here's the front of them. So here's the front of the bank, and this is the front of the hotel, and there's the front of the saloon. So got quite a bit of work to do there. So once I get that done, hopefully I can kind of get the western part of the layout back together. Tim's Brick Adventure, should be a link. He's got a really awesome, nice western layout, and I get some of his buffaloes. And they're over there in the Native American area. The buffaloes are wandering around. So the concept of the whole city is that this is kind of a museum, right? So this western section is not time. It's not like we've traveled from time to time, but this is like you visited a ghost town, a modern day ghost town. And in fact, they're shooting a video. They're shooting movies right there of something. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. We have soldiers back here and fire station, and we have a movie crew. So you would go visit this and see them reenacting things from the Old West and stuff like that. It's the same for the some of the other stuff. So, the modular buildings are all kind of set in the 30s and the 40s, older, I consider American style type buildings. And I kind of consider our layout, or the city, the same way. It's a old town that's been cleaned up, refurbished, and now it's just a tourist trap, right? The whole city is just a Legoland tourist trap. So anyway, that's kind of the idea behind the city. And it has the city has a name, and I'm not going to go into it right now. I'll do that in a separate video. I've done it before. I've touched on it before in some of the other previous videos. So if you want to go find that, go find that. All right. I think that's all for now. I promise to have more actual building of Lego in the next one. Thanks for watching.